I'm not going to talk about masks and the distancing, but rather about something else that's going on that not many people are really aware of. But this is actually going to have an awful bigger effect on mankind globally, actually, than this supposed virus that kills hardly anybody. This cover is Glencoe under a geoengineered sky. Now, geoengineering is these long white streaks in the sky you see that nobody really thinks very much about. Yeah, but these things, and I mean it happens here big time as well. You see, even yesterday it was a beautiful day, and then you check, out comes a couple of sprays, and boof, the sun's gone, you know. This is a couple of poems about geoengineering. Frequencies. What are these strange cloud shapes in the Scottish skies, also spreading over the seas? Got one reply that it was bagpipe reverberations, but it could also be EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies. Now, if you look here, that's a map of Scotland. You see the clouds in it, you see the shape. What's that? That's EMFs. So what they do is they spray first, and then they switch on the next rad radars, and what they do is they put these shapes in the clouds, and it spreads out the sun, and then that's what blocks out the sun. This is called Prevail. It was in the American news not too long ago. There are now 12 new classifications of clouds that on the wind they flow. Asperitas, Muros and Volutus too, these strange new phenomenon have now come into view. Where did they come from? From where did they appear? For many of billions of years of the Earth's evolution, they were neither far nor near, they just weren't here. Listed in the International Cloud Atlas with photos as well, but as to where did they come from, no one asks and none will tell. Well, they started their existence in many a chemical drum, filled with nanoparticulates of aluminium, barium and strontium. Then through either winter or summer, daytime or night, they were released through spray nozzles from aeroplanes, leaving in the sky a strange sight. For how long has humanity seen them globally, these long white streaks lingering in the sky, spread by nameless, unidentified aircraft flying way up high? But people live just day by day, not noticing or caring either way. And they don't want to know, some of them, when you have something about them to say. There are only 10 basic cloud genera, and now there are 12 more. Supposed to have come from the 10, but that is bullshit. The enlightened ones know the score. They look so amazing in sunset, beautiful colours in sunshine or rain, but unknowingly, most of these clouds are bringing many a dis-ease, poisoning and imbalance. In fact, they are on nature's balance, creating a real strain. Now, some of these clouds, after spreading, look wispy like sails. Their father or creator for many of them is actually what's known as chemtrails. But very few believe this, as chemtrails is listed as a conspiracy to keep the masses ignorant of the truth, the reality. Most people are too busy with sports, cell phones, computers and TV. Admiring the beautiful sunsets without realising the danger, or not listening to knowledge given freely by a stranger. But stop they must and stop they will, for the ultimate plan is for many billions to kill. This is a truth clearly stated, that with nearly 8 billion people on this planet, it is now overpopulated. Such madness and on such a great scale, many brain and respiratory infections will leave many to groan and wail. It will undoubtedly leave many with a frown. Please realise that if something is aerosolized in the sky above you, then ultimately it will fall down. These nanoparticles cause chest infections. The aluminium goes into the blood via the lungs and then into the brain, creating many unwanted deadly diseases and creating for you, your children, grandchildren, neighbours and friends lots and lots of strain. The only way out of this is by global mass unity. or Homo sapiens as we know them will be a very sad tale if billions of people around this planet don't wake up and join up. How is good ever going to prevail? These are two of the new cloud things. Do they look? They don't look natural at all, and they're not natural. But people just don't realise they're all worried about something you can't see and ignoring what you can see. This is called spray. A question. It came to me last night while lying in my bed. To all the environmental groups in the world, why is it that coal fly ash is captured at power stations and not allowed to escape to float over our head? Is it because it is poisonous and toxic, that it would make the population sick or dead? You know that this is true as well as I do. That is why we have environmental laws against it. That is what I say. Then why do you allow planes in our skies the same toxic mix to spray? There. That's there. Now, what happens with this stuff, you breathe it in, these aluminium particles, they go into your body, they're affected by the 5G. So don't be surprised at the second wave. When the second wave comes along, it's not going to be necessarily the virus. It could quite easily be these sprays and this, because the symptoms are the same. Yep. Not good at all. All right, thank you very much.